Now, a fantasist who made false allegations of murder and child sex abuse against several high-profile figures has been jailed for 18 years. The judge said Carl Beech was a manipulative and devious person who'd fabricated a VIP paedophile ring, accusing people with the highest integrity of vile acts. One of those was the former Home Secretary, Lord Britton, and in a victim impact statement, his widow said her late husband died, never knowing his name would be cleared. Our Home Affairs correspondent June Kelly reports.
As he lived his life as a school governor and hospital inspector, Carl Beech watched others suffer as a result of his lies.
Poppies pinned to my chest whilst they did whatever they wanted to do.
He'd handed over names in police interviews, claiming high-profile figures formed a VIP paedophile ring. Beech revelled in the attention he received before he was exposed as a paedophile himself and a cruel and dangerous manipulator. Today it was the turn of those whose lives he tried to destroy to have their voices heard. The former MP Harvey Proctor lost his home and his job because he was under suspicion.
Good morning. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Carl Beech claimed he'd actually murdered 2 boys. Beech listened from the dock as a series of powerful and poignant victim impact statements were read to the packed courtroom. Lord Bramall, a former chief of the Defence Staff, now in his 90s, wrote, "In service of my Queen and country, I have suffered both physically and emotionally. I can honestly say, however, I was never as badly wounded in all my time in the military as I have been by the allegations." The widow of Lord Britton, who died during the investigation, wrote, "In the last year of his life, he had to face, while desperately ill, a series of entirely false allegations and smears of the very worst kind. My husband's name has now been cleared, but he will never know this." And the godson of the late Prime Minister, Sir Edward Heath, said this has done untold damage to Sir Edward's reputation. Sir Edward Heath was always, as he remains, wholly and categorically innocent of these depraved and wicked accusations. Daniel Janner, son of another politician falsely accused by Beech, spoke for his family.
The effect is hard to describe, but it's the stigma of an allegation as serious as rape against a loving father.
Harvey Proctor later gave a news conference.
My life, my repute, my future, as I had planned it to be, and my belief in British institutions and fairness have gone. The Metropolitan Police assertion that his allegations were credible and true is already part of my obituary.
Carl Beech has been sentenced for lying about his abuse claims, downloading hundreds of sexual images of young boys and secretly filming a boy indecently. He will serve half of his 18-year sentence in prison. The judge, Mr. Justice Goss, said Beech's offending called for a severe and deterrent sentence. Tonight, the man who wanted to put other people in the dock is beginning his jail term. June Kelly, BBC News at Newcastle Crown Court.